Hey everyone, welcome back, and take a moment to settle in, because what we are talking about today is incredibly important and very time-sensitive. In just one day, on December 17th, Social Security payments worth as much as $5,980 are scheduled to hit bank accounts across the country. For many of you watching, this isn't just another deposit. This is rent money, this is grocery money, this is medication money. This is the difference between getting through the holidays with a little peace of mind or facing another month of stress and uncertainty. And here's the part that has a lot of people confused and even anxious. Some of you are not only getting paid on December 17th, but you are actually receiving 2 Social Security checks in the month of December. On top of that, the Senate has just introduced a proposal that could send seniors, disabled individuals, and veterans an extra $200 every single month for 7 months starting in January 2026. And as if that wasn't enough, 4 states are already sending out tax relief payments before the end of this year. So if you're watching this right now wondering, am I getting paid on December 17th? How much should I expect? And what do I do if the money doesn't show up? You are in the right place. I want to start by saying this clearly because I know exactly how it feels. I have been that person refreshing my bank app multiple times a day, hoping to see that deposit hit. I have been the person calculating whether I can afford groceries this week or whether I need to stretch what's left until the check arrives. And I hear from so many of you every single day. Single parents on survivor benefits, disabled individuals relying on SSDI, retirees trying to survive on a fixed income that simply does not stretch far enough anymore. You are counting every dollar, and you deserve clear, honest information without confusion or government jargon. Today, I am breaking everything down so that by the time you finish watching, you know exactly where you stand when your money is coming, how much you could receive, and what steps to take if something goes wrong. For those of you who are new here, welcome. This channel exists for one reason only, to help people understand and survive the complicated world of government benefits. I am not just someone who reads policy papers and government websites. I have lived this. I have been on food assistance. I have struggled to pay rent. I have had to navigate Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and disability benefits while juggling work and life just to keep the lights on. Nobody explains this stuff in plain English, and that's exactly why I started this channel. Over the years, I've helped thousands of people better understand their benefits, avoid costly mistakes, and even discover programs they didn't know they qualified for. If this information helps you, subscribing genuinely helps keep this channel going and allows me to continue sharing this information for free. Now let's get straight into what matters most right now. Who is getting paid on December 17th and why? The Social Security Administration pays benefits on a staggered schedule, and this schedule is based entirely on your date of birth. This is one of the most misunderstood parts of Social Security, and it's the reason your neighbor, your friend, or even your spouse might get paid on a different day than you. If you were born between the 11th and the 20th of any month, your Social Security payment date is the 3rd Wednesday of each month. In December, that date is December 17th. This schedule applies to Social Security retirement benefits, Social Security disability insurance, and survivor benefits. So if your birthday falls within that window, December 17th is your day. To put the full December schedule into perspective, those born between the 1st and the 10th already received their payments on December 10th. Those born between the 11th and the 20th are getting paid on December 17th. And those born between the 21st and the 31st will receive their payments on December 24th, the day before Christmas. This timing can feel frustrating, especially around the holidays, but it is consistent every single month. Once you know your group, you can always predict your payment date. However, there are important exceptions that cause a lot of confusion, and I want to slow down here because this is where many people get tripped up. If you receive Supplemental Security Income, also known as SSI, your payment schedule is completely different. SSI recipients are normally paid on the 1st of each month. That means you already received your December payment on December 1st. Additionally, if you started receiving Social Security before May 1997, if you live outside the United States, if your state pays your Medicare premiums, or if you receive both SSI and Social Security, then your payment date is the 3rd of each month. Those individuals already received their December payment on December 3rd. This is why 2 people receiving similar benefits can have completely different payment dates. Now let's talk about the part everyone really wants to know, the money itself. You may have seen headlines or social media posts talking about Social Security checks worth up to $5,280. That number is real, but it is also very misleading if it's not explained properly. That $5,180 figure represents the absolute maximum monthly Social Security retirement benefit for someone who retires at age 70 in 2025 after earning the maximum taxable income for Social Security for their entire working career. That is a very specific and relatively rare situation. Most people will never receive that amount, and I want to be honest about that so expectations are realistic. Here's what the numbers actually look like. Someone retiring at age 70 in 2025 who paid the maximum into Social Security could receive up to $5,180 per month. Someone retiring at full retirement age with maximum contributions could receive around $4,180 per month. Someone retiring early at age 62 with maximum contributions could receive around $2,110 per month. But the reality for most retirees is very different. As of 2024, the average Social Security retirement benefit is around $1,970 per month. That is what the majority of retirees are actually living on. For those receiving SSDI, the average monthly payment is about $1,537. For SSI recipients, the maximum federal benefit is $943 per month for an individual and $1,415 for a couple, with some states providing small additional supplements. There is some good news mixed in here. Social Security benefits received a cost of living adjustment of 3.2% for 2024, which provided a modest increase. For 2025, there is a 2.5% COLA increase coming. It's not huge, and for many people, it doesn't even keep up with real-world inflation, but every increase matters when you are living on a fixed income. If you want to know your exact benefit amount, the best thing you can do is log into your My Social Security account online. This gives you access to your payment history, benefit estimates, and personal information all in one place. There is another critical change that everyone needs to understand when thinking about retirement planning. Starting in January 2026, the full retirement age is permanently set at 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later. This change has been phased in gradually over decades, but now it is fully implemented. Your full retirement age is the age at which you receive 100% of your calculated Social Security benefit. If you claim benefits before that age, such as at 62, your monthly benefit is permanently reduced. If you wait until age 70, you earn delayed retirement credits and receive a higher monthly payment. Understanding this age threshold is crucial for making informed decisions about when to claim benefits. Now let's talk about the situation that has many SSI recipients both relieved and confused, the fact that some people are getting 2 checks in December. If you receive SSI, you received your regular December payment on December 1st. You will also receive another payment on December 31st. This second payment is not a bonus or extra money. It is your January payment being issued early because January 1st is a federal holiday. Social Security does not issue payments on weekends or holidays, so they pay early instead. This means you will not receive an SSI payment in January. Your next payment after December 31st will be on February 1st. This is extremely important for budgeting. That December 31st payment needs to last through the entire month of January. Now let's address one of the most stressful situations possible when your payment does not arrive on time. If December 17th comes and your money is not in your account, the first thing to do is wait 3 business days. I know that feels impossible when you are counting on that money, but banks sometimes have processing delays, especially around holidays. Direct deposits can take a little extra time to appear. If after 3 business days the money is still not there, log into your My Social Security account and check your payment history. This will tell you whether Social Security sent the payment and when. If the payment was sent and you still have not received it, the next step is to contact the Social Security Administration directly. Their offices are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time. Yes, the wait times can be long, but it is important to report missing payments as soon as possible. In some cases, you may need to schedule an appointment at your local Social Security office to resolve the issue in person. Payments can be delayed for several reasons, including overpayments, outdated bank information, benefit suspensions, or issues with mailed checks. If a check is lost or stolen, Social Security can stop payment and issue a replacement. But this process can take several weeks, which is why reporting issues quickly is so important. Now let's talk about the breaking news that has a lot of people cautiously hopeful. Senate Democrats have introduced legislation that would provide a $200 monthly increase to Social Security recipients, disabled individuals, and veterans for 7 months starting in January 2026. This proposal is being discussed because inflation continues to hit people on fixed incomes the hardest. Medicare Part B premiums are expected to rise significantly, while the Social Security COLA increase is relatively small. This means many seniors will see their entire COLA eaten up by higher healthcare costs. The proposed legislation, often referred to as the Social Security Emergency Relief Act, would provide a temporary $200 monthly boost for 7 months. It would apply to retirement benefits, SSDI, SSI, and veterans benefits. It is important to be clear and honest here. This is a proposal, not a law. It must pass both chambers of Congress and be signed by the President. However, the fact that it is being seriously discussed is significant. Temporary relief measures are often more politically feasible than permanent increases, and this could act as a bridge while lawmakers debate longer-term solutions. While federal action is still uncertain, some states are already providing relief. Alaska is distributing its permanent fund dividend, with eligible residents receiving around $1,000. New York is issuing one-time inflation relief rebates ranging from $150 to $400 for qualifying taxpayers. New Jersey continues to send out payments through its expanded property tax relief program, particularly for late applicants. Pennsylvania is processing residual payments through its property tax and rent rebate program, with some payments extending into early 2026. These state-level programs show that relief is possible when governments recognize the pressure families are under. I want to leave you with some practical advice that can make managing these payments a little easier. Setting up direct deposit is one of the most important steps you can take. It is faster, safer, and far more reliable than paper checks. Creating a My Social Security account gives you 24-hour access to your information and helps you catch problems early. Marking your payment dates on a calendar helps with budgeting and planning. If you receive SSI, remember that December brings 2 payments, but January brings none. Budget carefully. Look into additional assistance programs like SNAP, heating assistance, Medicaid, and Medicare savings programs. Even small emergency savings can help cushion delays. To everyone watching, whether you are a retiree, a disabled individual, a survivor, or a caregiver, I want you to know that you are not alone. These benefits are not handouts. They are earned. You have paid into this system, and you deserve to understand how it works and to receive what you are owed on time. If December 17th is your payment date, your money should arrive. And if it does not, you now know exactly what to do. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments. Are you getting paid on December 17th? What do you think about the $200 proposal? What state are you watching from? I read every comment, and this community truly matters. Take care of yourself, budget wisely, and remember, we are all figuring this out together.